What's up, ISBL gamers? It is time for Season 6, Week 1 of the ISBL. And for our Week 1 battle, we are taking on the newcomer, Gym Leader Hannah, and her Seattle Supersonics. So here's our team that we're facing. Zapdos, Tapu Fini, Azelf, Empoleon, Heliolisk, Venusaur, Hitmonlee, Pangoro, Mega Charizard X, and Rhydon. As you can see, she's got a lot of repeating types, so, we can have some general coverage, and she's got some threats as in Mega Charizard in the sun, Venusaur in the sun, Heliolisk in the sun. Azelf is really good against my team, outspeeds most of my team, gets good coverage. Tapu Fini can stall out some mons. We gotta play careful around that if it gets up a Calm Mind. Zapdos can be annoying. And Rhydon is extremely tanky, so let's check out what we brought. So we brought a Expert Belt Nihilego after Azelf is gone and any other Scarfers. This Nihilego can really sweep. We have Power Gem for Megazard, Thunderbolt for this Empoleon, Power Gem for Torkoal, Grass Knot for Rhydon because that can really stop my sweep, and Sludge Wave for Stab against Fini, Zapdos, basically anything. Hits everything pretty hard. Then we have Armaldo. Armaldo's a really good lead against her. She can't really get rocks up against it. I can just Stone Edge the Torkoal, knock off the Torkoal, Rapid Spin away the rocks if she sets them up. Knock off against the Azelf if she wants to set up rocks with the Azelf. Charizard can't just lead and sweep right away with a DD. She can't really do that. We have Machamp. Machamp is really important for Empoleon. It really shuts down Empoleon. Scald doesn't do a ton. If I get burned, then my damage is just boosted. It's good. It's okay against Tapu Fini. Moonblast does quite a bit. It's good against Zapdos. It's good against Torkoal as well. If she's running a Lava Plume set, it can maybe tank some hits from Venusaur, get some good damage off if I need it. It's just general coverage for her special attackers. So we actually have a Yachi Berry Zygarde with sub, Dragon Dance, Thousand Arrows, and Glare. She doesn't have anything that really resists Thousand Arrows very well, so if I can get a Glare and a sub off, take a Ice move with the Yachi Berry. Zygarde doesn't eat the Yachi Berry when I'm behind sub, so I can save that for after my sub is broken. Get another Dragon Dance off if I need to. Really run through a team with Thousand Arrows. Gardevoir it's just a damager. Gardevoir can really do big damage against your whole team. And then Arcanine is my failsafe against Charizard if it gets +1. I go to Intimidate, I get a Bulldoze, and I make sure that she isn't super fast, and I can kind of beat it one-on-one. And Morning Sun is really good if the sun is up. Flare Blitz really dents her whole team. Solar Beam if the sun is up, I can hit Tapu Fini, I can hit Rhydon. Just some cool tech just in case the sun is up. So let's check out the replay. So I see Azelf, I see Torkoal. I'm going to lead Armaldo. See what she wants to do. So she knows that she can't really do much. So she's going to go right into Tapu Fini. As I'm just going to hit her up with a Stone Edge. Takes quite a bit. She's going to get some leftovers back. Then I'm going to go right into my Machamp so I can take a Scald if she wants to do that. Nature's Madness is very annoying because my team doesn't have super great recovery, so if she gets a couple of Nature's Madnesses off, my team can be really weakened, so I can't let that happen. She's going to switch into Azelf as I get a nice Thunder Punch off, get some good damage on that, and then I'm just going to sack it off because I don't really have any good switch-ins. If she wants to U-turn, I could have got some damage on something else. Otherwise, I can just get a free switch-in right into my Gardevoir and get some real good chip on something else. So she's going to bring in Torkoal, my Hyper Voice. That's pretty clearly some Spadef Torkoal, but she can't really do anything back to me, so I'm just going to Psyshock. She's going to miss a Fire Blast, which would do just about 50%, so you'll see that Fire Blast miss didn't really matter. So I'll just switch into Nihilego, expecting her not to Earth Power, even though I could probably take it. And then I am just gonna Power Gem her Azelf. So obviously she could have been Psychic and Psyshock, but I wasn't really expecting that. So I just stayed in knowing I could take a Psyshock and I could start to sweep. Sun is going down, so Venusaur isn't really going to be able to sweep like that. So I was fine with trying to start to sweep. Unfortunately, since I brought Grass Knot instead of Psychic, I couldn't just sweep there. If I had Psychic or Psyshock, I probably could have just won. But anyway, I knew she was definitely going to be Earthquake because she wouldn't bring this Venusaur in if she wasn't. So I'm just going to go into Gardevoir because I know I can outspeed after I take the Earthquake and I can get another big hit on something else. So she does exactly that. And I'm going to Psyshock. Bam. Goodbye, Heliolisk. She said after the battle that was a misclick. I don't remember what she said she was going to go into. Maybe Torkoal, sack that thing off. But Heliolisk really doesn't do much to Nihilego. She was Solar Power Z Hyper Beam, and if we calc that, it does about 30. So, oh wait, no, it does about 50. And I can pretty much just KO her right back if I get a little bit of chip on it. So that was not that big of a deal. Even though Solar Power Heliolisk is very scary. After just a couple Sun turns of getting a Solar Power chip and a Sludge Wave, she should be gone. Anyway, she goes right into Mega Charizard, and I make a bit of a misplay here. I should have just either Psyshocked or Hyper Voiced, but I was expecting her to stay in regular form and Dragon Dance. So I click Thunderbolt, and that does not much, as she just Dragon Dances, and I don't really have a safe switch in here, so I'm just going to let this Gardevoir go down, and I'm going to go right into Arcanine and try to make sure she doesn't just sweep. So she goes into Tapu Fini as I hit her up with a Bulldoze just to negate that speed boost. That would have done about 30-ish to Charizard, so even if she was Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Flare Blitz, Roost, I'm fine. If she's not Flare Blitz, then I think Armaldo can beat it if it just gets like a +1, so I know that I can take that on. Anyway, she goes into Finny. I switch right into Armaldo to try to get these rocks off the field, try to maybe get a stone edge off on something, maybe a knockoff. And she taunts as I try to get stealth rocks up for myself. Then she ice beams as I believe I rapid spin. Yep, get those rocks off the field. Then I switch to Nihilego, knowing that I can take any hit. She ice beams again. Now I can pretty freely sludge wave, take something out, or do big chip. 44% to Venusaur. That crit didn't really matter. I'll take the Earthquake with Armaldo. And then I don't take the Sludge Bomb because I believe I was more Fizz Def Armaldo. And here I bring in Zygarde, try to sweep. I take the HP Ice with Yachi Berry. Not very nicely. Then I hit up a sub. And then expecting another HP Ice on my last sub, I go right into Arcanine. I just need a little bit more chip on this Venusaur. Expecting her to go right into Tapu Fini. I just make a hard double into Nihilego so I can get another Sludge Wave off. Her only switch in is Venusaur, which she goes into, which I can easily 2 KO. And that is the game, folks. Good game to my opponent, Hannah. I know we both made a couple misplays, but I think it easily could have been either one of our games. Luckily, my Nihilego really put in the work. Got that clutch crit on Sludge Wave against Venusaur. If I had brought Psychic or Psyshock, I could have won like turn 3, but you know what? If she brought Rhydon, then I would have been screwed, so you gotta be prepared for everything. So I'll see you guys week 2. We'll be going up against the one and only Venomous Seal. I'm really excited for that battle.